Hello everyone, my name is Yanko and welcome to a brand new episode on the Celtic reviews here on the channel. So guys, today it was a 2-2 draw with Rangers. Big anticipated Glasgow derby, or Old Firm derby, but whatever you guys want to call it, it's the same thing. I know a lot of my fellow Celtic supporters want to call it the Old Firm, but it's the same thing. I tend to go between the two of them. I call them both. But an interesting game. Of course, we started off strong with Dyson Maida 4 minutes in, and we struggled. With the likes of Greg Taylor getting injured, but we got to see Alistair Johnson for the first time. Juranovic came on, looked very, very scared to tackle. I'm sure a lot of theories will pan out in the next couple of days of why Juranovic didn't want to make challenges, was backing out of tackles, etc. A lot of the theories will be that he could be on his way out, which we've known for some time now. Chelsea are interested, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, a lot of big teams. We're hoping for a decent one. There's talks between 5 to 10 million, which for all we paid for him just over a year ago. I'd comfortably take I want a bit more than 5 million. I'd take probably about 7 or 8 million. I'd be quite happy with. I always try and get us to double what we paid. So if we pay about 3 million, I'd be happy for about 6 or 7 million. Plus because any profit's a good profit as long as we make some money. So it's got to be obviously it's got to be a good deal. But Yakimakis came on as well. But obviously Rangers had got a goal back in Ryan Kent, and it's one of those. We let Rangers back into the game, and after the first half, we had a very, very strong start to the game. The pressing was good, the passing was good, possession we were very, very strong. Defensively we were quite strong as well. And then Carol Starfelt dives into a tackle he doesn't need to make because Sakala's going nowhere. He's going absolutely nowhere, and Starfelt's launched into a tackle. He's caught Sakala, and Rangers got a penalty, and Tavernier obviously sorted home. We had to dig deep in the second half, and we did with Kyogo. It was a beautiful goal from Kyogo. It all started from down Rangers' left, down at our left, which is Rangers' right. Tavernier's caught out of position. We get the ball into the box. Aaron Moy was tussling with Ryan Jack, and he's cleared that it's took a touch off Ryan Jack. It's as if he's kicked the ball off Ryan Jack's foot. It's went in towards the middle. Another Rangers player's kicked the ball straight to Kyogo, and Kyogo's battered it in over the top of McGregor. And it was. I wouldn't exactly say it was a Rangers player's fault. It wasn't. If it was anybody's fault that we got into that position, would have been Tavernier. But it was sharpness that Rangers switched off for a second, a few bobbles along the box, and we scored. And I think a point is a fair thing for us. We really weren't that good today. I was thoroughly disappointed. I thought once we'd scored early on it, we could have won the game, maybe 2 or 3-0. At least kept a 1-0 lead. But second half we came out, we were pretty poor compared to the first. I think when Greg Taylor came off, it changed a bit. And we could have made a few changes. I wouldn't have played Forrest. I probably would have maybe even played Shota out on the right, or maybe Abada. But Forrest just wasn't doing much. O'Reilly, he's been doing brilliant. The only thing that he's been lacking is a goal. I really hope that in one of our next games that Matt O'Reilly gets a goal, because it's the only thing that's missing from his game. He's done fantastic covering for McGregor, but goals isn't his specialty. He's popped up with a few, but it's not his play style. His play is just to knock the ball about, keep the ball moving, keep everything ticking over in the midfield, and that's what he's been doing. Aaron Moyes came in and he's been very strong. We can rely on him defensively as well. So at first I didn't understand why O'Reilly and Hatate weren't playing central midfield, and Moy was playing defensive mid when McGregor went out. But I've been very happy with the performances, and I think that today was a day off for us. It was an off day. We weren't very good compared to what we have been the last couple of weeks, but that those things happen. In possession, we still dominated in possession, so it showed we weren't as bad as what some of us would have thought, but we had we only had 8 shots or something like that. 2 of them were on target, and the 2 of them were goals. But that's what we needed. That's what you need on Derby Day. You need that bit of luck on your side, that every shot that you hit turns into a goal, and that's exactly what we had. But there were times when we were looking promising, we just couldn't get that final touch to create goals. But no disrespect to Rangers. Rangers were fantastic today. They played very well. They put a lot of pressure on us, created a lot of chances that normally they would have missed and not posed into a threat. But they showed they're up for the fight, they're up for a challenge, and they're digging deep to try and claw us back. I would have said even with a victory today, I still don't think it'd be over. There's still things to happen in the title race. Obviously, we've still got another 2 meetings between each other, and we've still got a busy schedule coming up as well. So there will be points dropped. It won't end as 9. It could be less. It could be more. We don't know what's going to happen, but we're just taking it one game at a time. It was a good game, but I don't think it would have. It didn't meet my expectation. I thought it was going to be a lot more entertaining, but at the end of the day, after the result, I'm very happy with the result, considering how the game swung. And a lot of people are saying about Goldson's incident. Yeah, it should have been a penalty, but Rangers deserved the penalty as well. So at the end of the day, both of us could have had a penalty. That could have been what ended it as 2 each. But it is what it is. The referee gives the decisions. If the referee doesn't think it's a penalty, he doesn't think it's a penalty. He's not going to give it. But that's just what happens in football. We've been here a long time. We know that that's the case. You're not always going to get every decision right, even if you see it sitting right in front of you. You could watch it a million times, and then still believe it. And then it's not until maybe you look at it at a different angle and you realise that the decision that you made was actually wrong. So I'm sure Willie Collum will look at that, and he'll probably will regret that he didn't give it. But we move on. We got the points, so it didn't really cost us the game as much. But decisions will cost you games, and it'll make games for you as well. So it goes both ways. You've always got to look at it in both perspectives. But it's still a 9-point gap. There's still plenty of football to go. The January transfer window, of course, is not long opened. We've made 3 signings so far. There's meant to be another 1 or 2 coming in the door. Also talks about Juranovic leaving and Yakimakis leaving, but we'll see those closer to the time. But we'll see what happens. But if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new to Up, so you guys never miss an upload. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on today's game between Celtic and Rangers, as I love reading all the comments about you guys have to say. I'm finally starting to get fully over the cold. I've been coughing quite a lot, but not as much today as I have the last few days, so hopefully it's almost away. But you guys also make sure to click down in the description to go to my other YouTube, which is going to be a gaming channel for like FIFA content, for Call of Duty content, etc. All gaming stuff. If you guys enjoy video games as well, down below in the description will also be my Instagram, my Twitter, and all forms of social media. I have a Facebook page, I have an Instagram page, I have a Twitter page, etc. that you guys can all go on. You guys can follow and get up to date. You'll see every post. On Twitter, you guys can of course interact with me, and whatever, give me your thoughts or whatever on games, or follow, and you guys get to to see when I upload videos, etc. If you guys, of course, don't have the notification bell on here. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. We're about 10 minutes into recording anyway. Let me know any decisions you guys think. Do you think it was a penalty for Rangers? Do you think Celtic should have had a penalty? Let me know all down in the comments below. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.